Now, a U.S. visitor to Jamaica is blasting the COVID quarantine process at a popular hotel, describing it as a nightmare. The Jamaican-born American came to the island for Christmas, but days after her scheduled departure, she says there is no communication from the hotel where she and her daughter have been ordered into isolation. But the hotel disagrees. They're saying otherwise. The guest reached out to TVJ News on Monday after missing her scheduled flight home on Friday and being confined to a hotel room all weekend.
I've been living to me a nightmare since then. This is not a vacation. This is not a second vacation. This is nightmare. Just want to go home.
We decided not to divulge her name, but she says her family of almost 20 persons checked into the Bahia Principal Hotel in Runaway Bay, St. Anne on Christmas Eve. They spent a week and were scheduled to fly home on December 31. The group took COVID-19 tests the day before, and that's where her issues started.
We were informed that we would get the results the same day before 10 p.m. Thursday night. At about 7 o'clock Thursday evening, I received an email stating that it was urgent for my daughter and myself. It didn't say it was positive or negative. It didn't give any information. It just says it was urgent.
She says her relatives left on Friday, while she and her daughter were moved to a section of the hotel for isolation because their tests were inconclusive. The hotel nurse was to administer a PCR test that day. However, despite reaching out for information over the weekend, the nurse did not show. She contacted our news center Monday night after more failed attempts.
I spoke with someone. They said they were going to go ahead, get in contact with the nurse, have somebody come. Again, here we go, the same thing, and the nurse will be coming up to talk with us and to do the test. To this very second, as I am speaking with you, I still have not heard from a nurse.
In addition to the anxiety caused by the uncertainties, she says the medication she carried on vacation for her health conditions have run out, leaving her desperate for answers and the quickest way home. When contacted, the hotel's director of corporate social issues, Fabian Brown, insisted that the hotel is adhering to strict COVID protocols. He refuted the guest's claim of a lack of communication.
Upon review of the matter and engagement with our medical team on property, the information is that the guest in question was shared. The information was shared with the guest on Friday last, following which a follow-up was done, and the last follow-up was made with the guest this morning.
We sought further clarification, but pointing to privacy protocols, he would only say this.
We have checked into the matter and recognized that the guest in question will still have at least another day, following which the review will be done for a potential release from quarantine.
On the new CDC guidelines, the United States has reduced its quarantine requirements for persons who test positive for COVID-19.